Hey everyone, we're continuing our walkthrough now of Blinx the Time Sweeper. This is part 17, I believe, of our Blinx the Time Sweeper walkthrough. In the last part, we did round 5, stage 1, and that's basically pretty much it. And off camera, I did a bunch of gold. So, and I took notes on what I did. So I'll explain that to you guys now. Because what I have here is I checked the round 4 shop and I found out I needed $49.50 for what I wanted to buy. So I did the round 3 boss for gold, which is what you could see on the camera screen right now. So for the first time I did it, I got 713 gold from the boss before the bullets, and I got 76 for the bullets, and it was 789 after the bullets, and the time was 1.5 minutes and 4/25 seconds, or 1 minute and 30/1600 seconds, and the total was 986. For the second time, I got 533 gold from the boss before the bullets, and I got a pause and I got a rewind, and it was 51 for the bullets, and it was 584 after the bullets, and the time I got was 2 minutes and 4,300 seconds, and the total was 1570. For the third time I did it, was for the first experience, I got all the gold from the boss, and it was 720 before the bullets, and I got a pause, and I got all the bullets. I got all the bullets around the arena, and it was 79 for the bullets, and it was 799 after the bullets, and the time was 2 minutes and 14/25 seconds, or 2 minutes and 5600 seconds, and the total was 2369. For the fourth time, I got 573 gold from the boss before the bullets, and I got a rewind and I got a pause, and I got 79 for the bullets, and it was 6:52 after the bullets, and the time was 1 3/4 minutes and 4,300 seconds, or 1 minute and 4,300 seconds, and the total was 3,021. And then for the fifth time I did it, I got 542 gold from the boss before the bullets. I got a rewind, and I got and just like time time 3, I got all the bullets around the arena, and I got a pause, but it didn't change the amount. So I'll explain this to you for why that didn't happen, and this will also be true with another time control that I'll explain I got later on. So the reason that didn't happen, and it happens pretty commonly with me, is because sometimes when it comes to you getting the control, sometimes they don't give it to you. So in rare cases that'll happen. So, and just like time, when it was with time 5 for me, that occurred. So back to continuing on the theory. I got 79 for the bullets, and it was 6:21 after the bullets, and the time was 2¼ minutes and 7/10 seconds, or 2 minutes and 15/70 seconds. Wait, and the time was 2¼ minutes and 7/10 seconds, or 2 minutes and 15/70 seconds, and the total was 36:42. For the 6th time I did it, I got a rewind, but it didn't change the amount, which I just explained with the pause that I did the previous time, for the reason why. And then I got all the gold from the Bosch, just like I did with time 3, and it was 701 before the bullets. And then I got a pause, but it didn't change the amount, just like it did with time 5. And it was 79 for the bullets, and it was 780 after the bullets, and the time was 1 3/4 minutes and 5,300 seconds, or 1 minute and 5,300 seconds, and the total was the double 4 and the double 2, which is 44:22. And then for the 7th time that I just did before I made this video for you, before I'm making this video for you guys, is I got 499 gold from the bus before the bullets, and I'll get 79 for the bullets, and I'll have 578 after the bullets, and then I'll explain the time and the total when you see it on the screen. So I'll continue now and get the bullets, and possibly some time controls too. See, I got a rewind, but it didn't change the amount like before. Like I said before with the previous time. And see, I got a pause, but it didn't change the amount either. So I'll go into the gold gate. And this time, I got it in 2 minutes and 3/5 seconds. And exactly 2 minutes and 3/5 seconds, or 2 minutes and 60 seconds. And I got, as I said, I got 499 before the bullets, and I'm getting 79 for the bullets. So in the end, we'll have 578 gold, and in the end, we have exactly 5,000 gold. So, and I got the accumulation of what we needed for what we need to get from the shop in order to do the next stage. So I'll say A, so it could save the data. And for our first experience in the walkthrough, we have it at exactly 1,000 gold. So yeah, now I'll go to the round 4 shop so we can buy the stuff that I was wanting to get. See, so what I'm wanting to get is a super bomb and fill up on the inventory. And it costs 500 gold to start out with. And she's saying, this large bomb is very dangerous, be careful how you handle it. And I usually am, because usually I'm away when the super bomb is being used so that it can hit the monsters only. And when it comes to using super bombs, if it comes to 2 time hitting monsters, it'll just take only 1 time to defeat them if you use these type of bombs, and also big bullets if you decide to. So it starts out with 500 gold. Actually, I have an idea. I'll pay for them separately, so that in the end we could do this like we could do this like yeah, so I'll pay for them separately in the end, so we could do it like so that in the end we have exactly no gold, and we filled up our inventory on super bots. So now I'll save. So now we'll save that data, and I think I'll pretty much stop here so that we can start on a clean slate for when we do the next stage. And yeah, if I already explained the info to you, for the difficulty for round 5 stage 1, it's 2 stars, and you can find 3 secrets, and there are 14 time monsters. So yeah, most likely in this video, I told you what what I did off camera and to get the gold, and I showed you the ending for the 7th time of me doing the boss from off camera, and in the end we got an exact 1,000 for a gold, and we spent the entire salary on to fill up the inventory on Superbox. Because in the next video, I'll tell you what that will happen in the next video, because we're so yeah, as I said, for what we did in this video is I explained to you what I did for the round 3 boss off camera, and I showed you the last part of the 7th time of when I did it off camera. And for a first experience, we got an exact 1,000 for a gold, and we spent the entire salary on Superbox. So yeah, that'll end part 17, and I'll see you guys in part 18.